Alright guys, fresh off of playing my Super Bowl game, DCOOP back again, bring you guys some more Madden 15 Ultimate Team, and you guys see DRC. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. I haven't even played with him yet. I've just been checking him out, scouting him, seeing what the price looks like. And I actually missed a bid for him the other day, and I want to add him to the roster so bad. But I see the price right now, and it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to not buy him. I mean, it's just not the time right now to buy him. His price is probably a little too high for me. So you guys see, I wanted to show you guys my left tackle and my left guard. I think I accidentally already fast forwarded past the left tackle part. But for the left guard, we have Ben Grubbs right here, and he's okay. That's pretty much it. I played a game recently, and he was getting blown off of the line, something ridiculous. So you guys see my center, my right guard. This guy's actually been pretty solid. I don't really have any plans to replace him. And I know you guys are like, man, you just did a lineup update, but my team has changed a lot in the past week. Right tackle Beluga, one of those. Hopefully I got one of the pronunciations right. We just picked up Antonio Gates, looking like a monstrous addition to the squad. Should be able to make some great plays for us, help stretch the field. He's pretty much fast as a lot of wide receivers at this point in MUT, and that's kind of something I don't like how many slow receivers there are at this stage in MUT, but I mean, it's kind of good for the game when you think about it. So we go down. Mike Evans is my number 2 receiver, and we have Football Outsiders. Julio Jones is my number 1. All right, now John Kuhn, somebody told me that I could pick up a cheaper card that would pancake everybody, and I forgot who it was. I don't think it was this guy. I think I'm going to compare their impact blocks and their blocking in a little bit. So you see Kuhn 78, and this guy has a 77 block. But Kuhn has been good for me. He's ran some decent, short short routes out of the backfield that have gone for some pretty decent gains. I don't ask my fullback to do too much other than block. So Jamal Charles, we had to sell Le'Veon, man. It hurt my heart to sell Le'Veon, and you guys know I just really like saying it like that, but it hurt my heart because he was so good for us. But I was short on coins. And all right, so we have Emmanuel Sanders in the slot, Julio on the outside. Julio, these two should definitely make some noise. If you guys need a cheap, really good elite receiver, I would recommend Emmanuel Sanders. And I know 66K, hey, not exactly cheap, right? But you gotta splurge somewhere sometime. So my defensive line, I sold Captain Nada. He just wasn't making enough noise for me to warrant having him on the line. So I decided to go budget with my defensive tackle too. It is a 4-3, so that is kind of a big position. Also, I'm sure you guys, we'll get to that later. Get back to my defensive line. Clinton Dix, going to replace him with Eric Reed pretty soon. Levy, Kuechly, Thomas Davis. Now, it's not cool. I know it's not cool to have 2 Panthers linebackers in my linebacking core, and before that I ran with the Bucks linebacker for the longest. But 88 zone coverage from Thomas Davis, if you run a 4-3 and you can't afford MVP Davis, I gotta say this guy is definitely a must-have linebacker. This part of the commentary, so depressing. You guys are about to see why. I picked up MVP Barry. He passed the trial phase of my team, but hold on, wait. Why are all of his attributes so close to Kenny Vaccaro's? And I'm not even joking about that. I mean, look at it. They're just such similar cards, and Barry goes for 200K. That's ridiculous. So, sadly, I think I'm going to have to end up letting Barry go. Yeah. I don't want to, man, but I think Kenny even had the better zone coverage, and also man coverage. As we go back to compare him, yep, he in fact did have both better zone and man coverage, stronger hit power. Barry is a little bit faster, but not enough to warrant the card costing like 200K more than Vaccaro. Pat Pete on the outside, Von Miller at left end. Now, somebody told me Aldon Smith just wreaked havoc, and I didn't want to be a bopper. I didn't want to go get an Aldon Smith. So I decided to get a Von Miller, try to find my own left end I could play out of position that would wreak havoc. And Von Miller really hasn't made too much noise for me in the trial phase of the season, but I think I will end up sticking it out with Von because, hey, I'm a Von Miller fan. The guy gets it done on a regular basis in real life. So hopefully, and I know his finesse move and power move are really high, as you guys see, 84 and 96 respectively. Also a really cool block shed. It's actually a really similar card to Alden Smith, at least in my opinion. So I don't know, maybe he'll be able to do something for us. Maybe it's just he's been playing like some monstrous elite or a legend lineman. Hopefully that's the case. Marcel Darius, Turkey Day. Turkey Day defensive tackle. It's like, that's funny. That's funny. A Turkey Day defensive tackle. Thanksgiving, you know, defensive tackles are big guys. But this guy, his price, I got him for a really good price. His price has been going up lately. I think it's like 150 to 200K. I scooped him for 110 at Thanksgiving because, I mean, look at it. 95 strength, I think, like 95 power move, and like a 95 plus block shed. That's absurd, man. Adam Jones. I have my concerns with him as my #1 cornerback, so that's why I wanted to scoop DRC, because I needed somebody to stop the face catching, but he has been really good as long as you don't play anybody that abuses the face catches and knows what they're doing. He's a beast, but that height, 5'11", DRC is 6'2" with like a 97 jumping, and I think the other Cromartie is too. And I come back to this, man. It was just bothering me so much that I wanted to check out the jumping, because like I said, the face catching, the wide receivers beating my guys on jump balls, it's absurd, man. I hate that. It's one of the most frustrating things that happens in MUT. And I think I saw Barry had like a 97 jumping, and Vaccaro was a 92. So with that being said, it's time to go see what this Eric Berry is selling for, man. It's tough, man, because I love Eric Berry. I definitely a fan of this guy. Just, I think the card should have been better. It's frustrating to say, because he has a really good card, but compared to the Rising Star Vaccaro, like I said, just no way you could warrant spending that on my man Eric Berry. So let me see, what team? Kansas City, right? Kansas City Chiefs, and there we are. The Kansas City Chiefs. You guys see, the team is stacked, man. Like, oh, my voice just cracked a little bit, because whenever my voice gets really, like, I don't know. But the team is stacked. Eric Berry, he's going, I guess I could put him up for like 200K, which would leave us a gap at strong safety. And once again, Cam Chancellor is 6'3", so that's something to think about, man. Trying to get some height. I hope Brandon Browner has a good week soon, like a great week, like some 2 picks, something stupid, so we get a Brandon Browner team of the week card, because there's really not that many tall cornerbacks in MUT right now. I know in general, like, most quarterbacks are short, but tall cornerbacks in MUT are kind of a must for me. I need them. So like I said, I gotta go ahead and just throw Barry up like 200K. So Captain Cam also passed the trial phase. Captain Cam was really good, guys. I guess it's kind of the offense I run, because I don't require it. I don't run an offense where you gotta like thread the needle on a whole bunch of throws. Jamal Charles gives us that luxury. We can run a short offense, kind of Kansas City themed, and we throw it deep when we have to. Low-key kind of a Kansas City fan, but you guys know I'm really a Saints fan. Like, don't OD when I say that and be like, oh, Coop's a Kansas City fan. That's not the case at all. So I think right now we're going to go look at the auctions, because I'm pretty sure I need a left guard and a left tackle. At right tackle, I have Bulaga, the Bulaga dude. It's a cool name, man, Bulaga. I'm saying it wrong. I know I am, so don't kill me. But all right, so strong safety. We look at some of the Cam Chancellor prices. I wanted to see him under 100K. That was my goal. I wanted to see Cam under 100K. I look at this guy. Zone coverage not over an 85. You're gonna play safety for me? Oh, look at that. Cam's right at an 85, right? Something to think about. Something I could kind of work with. The 96 hit power is going to hurt some people. He's probably still not, you know, worth the upgrade over Vaccaro, but I like to have some big names on my squad. I know you guys like to watch the big names. And Cam is also 6'3", so he might get beat on a couple of deep throws, but with that 6'3" length, he might be in more plays than he's not, if you kind of understand what I'm saying. All right, right here, I saw his jumping was a 92. Everything checking out for the most part. It's going to be mainly a downhill safety for me. And let me double check that. Yep, jumping was a 92. It's going to be mainly a downhill safety for me. Lay some hits, lay some boom, you know. Not too much. And you see my Eric Berry. Yeah, my Eric Berry should be on the block right now. All right, here we go. Left tackle. My left tackle, man. Bushride's not that bad, but. All right, let's see. Ferguson, the Brick Shaw, 86. This guy actually looks like a pretty good 90 Excel, 72 speed. I like to have a lot of pulling plays. I like for my offensive linemen to be fast. Like, you can't kick out block, man. There's no need for you. So you gotta have speed on my O line. I run screens. I run a short, up tempo offense, and we see Trent Williams, also a nice card, but slower. Wow, he's not as slow as I thought he was. So right now it's between the Brickshaw and Trent. There's a really funny the Brickshaw Twitter account. There's like one guy that used to have his name the Brickshaw. It's hilarious. All right, left guards. Entirely too expensive. I'm not going to spend that for a left guard. You got to be out of your mind. I'm just going to say leave your suggestions in the comments below. I'm not trying to spend 50K on pretty much any card at this point. But I'm DCOOP. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I'm out. Beckham. And to think Calvin has 7 inches on Odell. That's how good Calvin is. We are in the playoffs right now.